This week's story explores the exciting world of science and STEM at Hettinger Public School, featuring our participation in Science Olympiad and the latest developments in science education. Now, let's turn to Miss Block, Mrs. Schneider, and Trevor Daly for an insightful discussion about the future of science education at HPS. How do you think this project will go for future, Science-O stuff, or just anything that you think would help improve the education for science?
I'm really excited about Science-O this year. I have 45 kids already signed up, and I'm hoping for a few more. With that many kids, it'll be the highest number we've ever had. I can take up to 60 kids to our regional competition in Dickinson, and then from that, we can take 2 of the 4 teams onto state if we qualify.
Okay. So, what are you doing for a project right now for Science-O, or just anything science-related?
So right now my class is learning to fly drones. They're actually practicing that right now in the background. You may hear a buzzing sound. They're using drone simulators to learn how to do that, to practice before we fly the actual drones. We are starting to get ready for Science Olympiad. The state has sent out that we're ready to register, and Dickinson has sent out the start of what we're going to be doing. They have the practice problems ready for us. So we are ready to get going anytime.
What do you and the other students feel about this project?
Well, it's going pretty good, I think. We just finished the training videos and got our certificate online. Now we're doing some flight simulators on some computers, which is going pretty okay.
I always have things up my sleeve for science. I have field trips planned and stuff like that. My goal is to get the kids out of my room as much as possible because I'm not really the expert in a lot of these things that I'm teaching. So the 6th grade got to just go to the airport and talk to James and Michael Lindquist about airplanes and aerodynamics and all that type of stuff, which is really, really cool. 7th grade is going to the hospital in November, and they're going to learn about the different fields in medical. 6th grade will be going on a STEAM field trip at the end of the school year. 5th grade went on a trip, and it was a little bit more biology based and ecosystem. So yeah, I mean, my goal is to get people in and out of this room and do cool things. So the future of our science program, we got a really big grant that we've been really working on. It's been a lot of work, but it's called the HPS Botanical Initiative, and basically it's all about plants. And our goal is to teach students about vertical farming and hydroponics, which is why we got that new hydroponics in this cafeteria. If you've seen, we just got it set up today. We are working on a greenhouse and teaching students food to table stuff, like where does the food that you eat come from? And then the big one, people have maybe seen the new benches out in the front. We're trying to make an outdoor classroom space and also focus on the ecosystem and environment and how we can co-inhabit with the environment and then the natural species that are supposed to live there, like the insects, the plants, stuff like that, birds. So we're going to make a rain garden / pollinator garden and try to grow some different species and have students track them and kind of understand what species should be out here in our neighborhoods and stuff like that before humans came in and turned it all into grass.